The late Nujoma was remembered by residents of Impalila as a true leader who, despite years of fighting for the liberation of the country, forgave and created an oasis of peace and unity with those who he once called enemies.
Had
it not been for him being alive at the time, a lot of people would have died, because towards the liberation of the country, we would hear that once SWAPO takes over, those who fought on the side of the colonizers would be executed or chased out of the country. And we know a lot of people who fled before independence to South Africa, especially the Afrikaners who lived in Katima. But many of them came back once they heard that there was peace. They came back and continued to live here. So, that's what we are grateful for.
I'm still in disbelief and shocked from hearing of his passing, the many things he did for us. He brought back most of our children and people from exile. Even though some never made it back from the war, we got a chance to see the majority of them who died in a free Namibia. I haven't slept well since his passing, but we know each and every one of us has a set date, and this was God's call for him to go back home where we will one day meet.
He ruled
Namibia for 15 years and brought unity among the different tribes in Namibia. He brought unity again to the sister countries like Botswana, Zambia, RICA, Angola, and many countries from overseas. We lost a man forever smile full of unity and wisdom. His departure will be remembered forever. May his soul rest in peace.
One of the islanders, Ritual Nyambe, a former member of the then Southwest Africa Police, recalled how he came to meet the late founding president while being part of those conducting the voting process for independence in 1989.
In 1990,
1990 is when I first saw Nujoma in Windhoek, when he was allocated the house that formerly belonged to Louis Pinar, who was in charge of Southwest Africa at the time. From then, we became members who guarded and protected the late Nujoma, including Hage Geingob when he was the Prime Minister in the 90s. That is how I came to know Nujoma. One thing I'll be eternally grateful for is that when he came back, there was no fighting. Just as others have indicated, he united everyone, those who were in the old Plan Army and the new Namibian Police. Even those who were known as the 701 Battalion all went into the new Defense Army and Namibian Police, while also forming the new unit known as the Special Reserve Force and Special Field Force.
The islanders stated their desire to pay him their last respects on Sunday during the memorial service that will be held in the region at Katima Mulilo.